What up, guys? For those of you tuning in, you're probably trying to figure out how to use your created player for my player mode and creating a legend. More specifically, I believe this process is for creating a legend on NBA 2K12. Now, a lot of videos that I've been watching, a lot of the tutorials they don't work on the Xbox 360. They do work for the PS3, but they don't. I don't know what it is. They don't work for the Xbox. So I've been trying to, I want to do, like, I've been playing as Kobe and LeBron, the standard guys, but I wanted my own guy, So I finally found a way to do it, and I figure that if I can help somebody, at least one person, then, I've done a civil service to my fellow gaming community. But bottom line is to do this, correctly. I've done it a couple times on the Xbox. You can see I got it going in the background. To put a creative player on create a legend, you go as normal process, create your player, and then put them on any team that's not the team you want them on. So, like, for me, I wanted mine on the Bucks. I don't like them, but I like their uniforms. So I put mine just on I put my guy on the 76ers, and then you create a player, then you assign them. So I assign them to the 76ers. Real simple. It's the first thing that pops up. Once you do that, you've created your player, you've placed them on the team. Save it, just save the roster. Then you go to season, not association. You got to do season. Once you do season, pick the team, pick the Sixers, like in my case, whatever team you happen to put your player on. Select that team. Now, once it loads and you're in the season main menu, all you do is you go to the manage options, I believe it is, and export your team. Now, from there, when you do that, you'll have to, save that as well. So you just default, it'll be team 1. Real simple-ish, and it'll pop up first on the list when you go to load it because it's the most recent. So you do that, and then from there, after you export that, you go back to the game home menu. From there, you load up the team, to use your roster with, and then from there, you can trade that player to any other team. So, like, for me, I wanted mine on the Bucks, so I went to the Sixers, then I traded him to the Bucks. But the step that usually I've seen it comes at this point is when you export your team and load it, you can, when you go to select the teams, you can go through, and then once you get to the end where you have like the East All-Stars, the West All-Stars, the rookies, then you have your exported team. So like for the 76ers, there'd be the real 76ers and the 76ers that you loaded. What I've seen is people to say, use the team that you loaded. Don't do that. Use the real legit team, because at this point, your created player should be showing up there. And from there, you trade them to another team, whatever teams. I traded mine to the Bucks, went from Sixers to the Bucks, and then you save it, start on my create a legend, and bada boom, he's there. So I hope this helps somebody. Like I said, all right, deuces.